Hi cuties, my name is Hanako Kozumi and this is the channel Nerdy Nekoma. Everything here is about Haikyuuchat stories and fanfic. Thanks for joining us today. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. A little disclaimer to begin with. I do not own any of the Haikyuu characters, artworks or music I might use. This is not necessarily how I see them, and just for entertaining purposes. I am aware that there are similar channels and videos to this one, and I do not intend to copy or steal any work from them. By the way, I created my avatar with the app Lily's Story. The designs are super cute. Today's video is the second part of the boyfriend challenge called them Act Suspicious and Hang Up. It features the ships TsukiYama, AsaNoya and EnnoTana. Again, the order of the ships is random. I choose them with an app, so for some reason it seems to prioritize Karasuno, I don't know why. And well, let's go! Yamaguchi fumbled nervously with his phone. He wasn't really sure what to do, or if Tsuki would even notice what is going on. He was curious about the other's reaction. Now he just needed to figure out something different enough from his normal behavior to do the challenge. Quiet like Hinata or Kenma wouldn't work, since he was none of those who were usually very talkative and energetic. That it worked for Kenma honestly surprised him. Then again, this was the first time ever he saw the older call someone. Sugawara's method was a bit too extreme, and he doubted that he can pull it off, especially since he tried to convince TsukiYama. Only one thing left. He slowly opened the contacts in his phone and clicked on the first one in the list. Jens? What is it? Hey, Tsuki? Damn it. He took a few deep breaths in an attempt to calm himself. Is everything alright? Yes, sorry. I'm just a bit tired, that's all. You seem more nervous than tired. Deep breath. I was wondering if you have seen the pathetic quick attack from Hinata yesterday. I was so sure he would miss. Do you think they're getting worse again? I guess? He could hear the skeptic tone in the other's voice. Well, that was basically it. Bye! Wait, tada! Yamaguchi ended the call and let the phone fall down onto the bed next to him. His hands covered his face and hid the blush on his cheeks. This was so embarrassing. What was Tsuki thinking of him now? Why in hell did he even participate in the first place? Damn it! Damn it! His thoughts were interrupted by a sudden ringing to his right. It took him a couple of seconds to realize that it was his phone. He assumed that it was Oikawa since it took him so long to share the results. He tried calling Kenma too, he just didn't answer. Slowly, he reached for the phone and clicked on the accept button. What was he even going to say? Hey Kawa, I did the challenge, but I think I failed. So, it was a challenge. Yamaguchi practically jumped to his feet after hearing TsukiYama's voice, his heart beating rapidly in his chest. Tsuki? Sorry to disappoint, but yes. He didn't know what to do. He absolutely and completely had no idea what to do. And out of panic, Jens? He hung up. Still frozen in shock, he stared at his phone. Only seconds after his rushed action, the name of his boyfriend appeared on the screen as the taller called him again. Yamaguchi's fingers hovered over the display, unsure what to do. He tried taking a calming breath and sorting out his thoughts before answering. Wow, just hanging up on me like that. How rude, Yams. The green-haired boy could hear the smile in his lover's voice and the joking tone underlining his words, but even though, he felt immediately guilty. I'm sorry, Tsuki. I didn't mean to. I was just worried, I guess. I panicked. Tadashi? He blushed at the use of his first name. Yes? There's nothing you have to worry about. It's okay. Take a deep breath. Can you do that for me? I'm not having a panic attack, you know? Dashi, please. Okay. Yamaguchi breathed a couple of times in and out under Tsukishima's guidance. It helped. He hadn't realized how much he needed this. Better? Yes, I'm sorry. You don't have to apologize. That was a common topic between them. Yams tended to apologize too much due to his anxiety, and Tsuki tried to help him in any way he can. Do you want me to come over? Yes, that would be nice. Thank you. No problem. Everything for you, love. His blush got even darker, and he found himself unable to speak. Want me to stay on the phone? Yes, please. He barely managed to say the words. Tsuki chuckled on the other end of the line, and Yamaguchi could hear the rustling of him putting on shoes and a jacket. This was okay. Everything was going to be okay. In the GC. Hey! My jump was not pathetic. No, it was awesome. So mean, Yams. I don't think he meant it that way. No, I didn't. Of course I didn't. It was just for the challenge. I'm sorry. I thought it might surprise him. It did. Just like us. A mean Yams, huh? That's sparkles? Interesting, sparkles. I'd say scary, but okay. You are one to talk, Yaku. Aren't you the one they call Demon Senpai? And what's that supposed to mean? Point proven. Hey! This GC is really something. I have to say, the crows are so far definitely ahead in this challenge. Only because most of the ones that participated so far have been from Karasuno. Ooh, what's that? Sharabu getting competitive? Perfect! You wanna go next? Not what I said. Don't you want to prove them wrong? Yes, Sharabu, you wouldn't want Karasuno to win against Shiratorizawa, would you? Shut up! Alright. Hey! If you're too afraid, I'll go next. What? Noya, what are you planning? Don't even think about doing something stupid. And not. Alright, next is Noya-chan. Not sure that's a good idea, but okay. Nishinoya was excited, to say the least, and was quick to make a plan. The way Suga did the challenge was awesome! I wonder how Asahi would react. The libero started to frantically search for a book on one of his shelves, without much success, and in the end settled for his mathematics workbook. It wasn't ideal, but it would work. Hopefully. Eager to start the challenge, he jumped to his feet and ran for his phone. Noya quickly dialed Asahi's number and rushed to the stairs already. He was way too impatient to wait much longer. Fortunately, Asahi picked up after only a couple of seconds. Hey, Asahi! Hi, Noya. The other sounded tired. Really tired. Hey, were you sleeping? Maybe. Maybe? But it's only 6 p.m. On a Saturday. Uh-huh. Sorry, I guess I'm still a bit tired. Noya frowned a little upon hearing the exhaustion in his boyfriend's voice. He couldn't decipher the reason behind it, especially since Asahi wasn't exactly known for staying up late to the point of exhaustion, unlike some other people. Putting his concerns aside, knowing Asahi the reason was perhaps something stupid like studying anyway, he quickly made his way towards the stairs. Asahi yawned. He tried his best to actually pay attention to Noya, but his thoughts wandered off over and over again. He felt sluggish and slow and still very much exhausted. He felt a bit bad that he wasn't really capable of following the conversation. Noya was as energetic as always, and it made the ace smile. A warm feeling spread throughout his chest, and just listening to Noya's rambling, even though the words simply turned into gibberish nonsense the moment they reached Asahi's sleep-deprived mind, filled him with joy. His highly energetic boyfriend, the only one who could compete with him in puncto being energetic was Hinata, had a weirdly calming effect on the older, even though he was quite the opposite of calm. The libero's babbling quickly became a soothing background noise as Asahi slowly drifted back to sleep. Crash. The ace jolted awake. The loud noise from Noya's end of the line still seemed to linger in the room, and he stared at his phone. The shock kept him frozen, and the following silence made him doubt that there was anything in the first place. Maybe he just fell asleep, and the crash was just part of a dream. Then again, Noya had stopped talking. The more he thought about it, the more unsettling the silence got. And while Asahi's mind still wasn't quite capable of thinking clearly, his body reacted. He got more and more nervous. After a few more seconds that felt like hours, and in which he couldn't do anything but stare, a small groan could be heard through the phone. It got Asahi out of his mind and into full-on panic mode. Noya! Ow. Oh. Noya. The call ended. Immediately, the ace jumped to his feet and made a run for the door, almost fainting because he got up too fast. Not to mention that he struggled to move forward due to a tingling sensation in both of his legs. Neither his mind nor his body were fully awake yet, but he still forced himself to move and just hoped not to bump into something or someone. He didn't pay much attention to his surroundings. His mind was too occupied by trying to understand what happened. Noya had called him. He started to rant about something Asahi couldn't remember. Then, suddenly, crash! Something happened. Noya got silent. Noya hung up. It made no sense. What happened? Did he get hurt? Did he fall? Did something fall onto him? Did Noya mention something that could explain things? Did Asahi miss something important because he was too tired? Anything he said. He ran straight up to the libero's house and knocked on the door. His breathing was heavy and the air almost seemed to hurt in his throat. The door opened, and the moment the trawler acknowledged the person in front of him to be Noya, he wrapped him in a tight hug. Asa, thank God you are okay. I was so worried. I love you, Noya. Please don't do this again. Hey, Sahi, I'm alright. Nothing happened. But it was just a prank. He grinned up at the older, who still held him tight against his chest. The tension seemed to fade at once. Asahi pulled Nishinoya a little closer, effectively lifting him up a bit. Thank God. I'm glad. Glad? And I thought you'd be angry with me. Noya laughed. Do you want me to be? Immediately the other stopped. His mind went blank at once, and he blinked a couple of times, confused as he tried to comprehend what just happened. Did Asahi just tease him? On purpose? The libero blandly stared at the ace. Noya? Did you just... Asahi couldn't help but laugh at Noya's perplexed expression. So? Huh? Do you want me to be mad? No? Asahi raised an eyebrow. No. Good, because I don't want to be either. He leaned down and tenderly kissed Noya's forehead. A smile spread across Asahi's face, while Noya was still a bit stunned by the whole situation. When they finally separated again, the ace couldn't help but notice that Noya didn't jump straight into action like normally and ran ahead. His answers also had been more quiet than usual. Asahi hesitated a moment and observed his beloved closely. Noya? Why are you limping? Asahi didn't fail to notice that Noya tried his best to casually avoid putting pressure on his left foot. He sighed. Is this part of your prank as well? Yeah, all part of it. He sat confidently and shifted his weight. Immediately he turned pale and pressed his lips together. A small whimper escaped his throat while he tried to suppress his body's reaction to the pain. Noya? Are you okay? Yes. He nodded, but turned even paler when he moved. Can I pick you up? I'll carry you to the couch. For a moment he expected the libero to protest and claim that nothing was wrong. He could already see the stubbornness in his gaze, but then he just nodded again. Asahi gently lifted the smaller in his arms and placed him on the sofa. What happened? Noya grinned sheepishly. Well, Suga's prank looked super cool. He was so wah and bam! Noya, get to the point. Oh, right. Well, he pretended to fall down the stairs, and I wanted to do that too, but turns out actually falling down the stairs is easier than I thought, so... You fell down the stairs? Asahi panicked. Yeah, so what? Noya crossed his arms across his chest and grinned proudly. And you totally fell for it. The ace looked at his partner incredulously. Sometimes he just failed to believe how reckless the younger was. So, how is this a prank? Oh well... Noya blushed a little and pouted. I might have tried to imitate Suga and then accidentally fell. Of course you did. Wait, Suga did this too? As in, he pretended to fall down the stairs? Yep. Poor Daichi, I hope they are alright. More or less. Also, he gave him a stern look. And you? Don't do things like this. What? Come on, it was fun. You are hurt. Don't forget that if you want me to play volleyball, I need you to be my libero. He gently placed a kiss on Nishinoya's forehead and then left to get an ice pack, leaving the very flustered Noya behind. In the JC. Hey, Noya! What do you think was that? Why is everybody going to such extremes? Better question, what in hell is wrong with Karasuno? I doubt that you will be nicer to Iwaizumi. But seriously, normally I'd ask Suga what's up with his crazy teammates, but he just turned out to be a sociopath himself. Like I said, they are sparkles. Demons. Sparkles. Demons? Don't you think you're exaggerating a little? Besides, it was cool. Like, totally awesome. Yes, Noya-san! Poor Asahi. Just interested in your prank with the giant. Huh? Okay, everyone. Let's continue. Enno-chan, I think you are next. Fine, but just for protocol, you forced me and the consequences are on you. Hey! Enoshita was already annoyed when he started the challenge. This whole thing was stupid and would just cause trouble. But he had to admit that he was the tiniest bit curious about Tanaka's reaction after seeing the others' results. The future captain didn't expect much though. Maybe that's what annoyed him. Hey, Tanaka! He sounded angrier than anticipated and just decided to roll with it. Maybe it would make no difference anyway. It wasn't like being angry was new for him or could be called suspicious. So what if he fails the challenge? Tanaka, on the other hand, froze upon hearing the mad tone in his boyfriend's voice. Tanaka? He flinched. Yes? Why are you stuttering? He gulped. Enoshita sounded a little calmer, but there was still an edge in his voice that made the other nervous. No specific reason. Tanaka tried sounding genuine and convincing. He tried to hide his anxiety and failed miserably. Tanaka? Fine,
Stay quiet. Not like I would care, right? The spiker knew that his beloved hated it when he hid something from him. But if he told him that Enno made him nervous, the future captain would get even madder. Especially since Tanaka had no idea what he did wrong. Enno, Enno? Sorry, He hung up. Enoshita just hung up. And Tanaka freaked out. Dang it! Dang it, dang it, dang it! What did I do? He thought about it. Really thought about it, but nothing came to mind. Anything must have happened. Something involving him. In his panic, he did the only thing he could think of and called Noya, while simultaneously trying to put on a jacket and shoes. Hey bro! Crash. Bro, are you okay? Yeah, sorry, I just stumbled over my own feet. He could hear Noya laughing his butt off on the other end of the line, and Asahi in the background telling him to be a bit nicer. Noya! This is serious. Right. Right. Sorry, bro. But how did you manage to do that? Yeah, I know. Really funny. But we have much bigger problems than my lack of balance. So serious? What's wrong, Ryu? Noya had calmed down a little. Enoshita is angry with me and I don't know what I did. I have no idea what to do. Nishinoya considered his options for a split second before... Wait. You don't know? What? Oh, bro. You really messed up. Asahi looked at him questioningly and flinched a little as the libero suddenly raised his voice. It's about the prank, mouthed Noya to his boyfriend. Asahi's frown deepened, but he said nothing. Why? What did I do? Explain it to me, Noya. There is no time for that. You better get up quick and go comfort your boyfriend. That bad? I don't understand. What? I said no time. Trust me, bro. Okay, I'm on my way now. Good. Hurry. Then he hung up. Don't you think that was a bit harsh? What? No. I was just helping Enoshita with his prank. That's all. Asahi sighed. So he pretended to fall down the stairs as well? Nah, I don't think he did. That doesn't sound like something Enno would do. Wait, but you said he did the prank too. Yeah, the prank was to call your boyfriend, act sus, and hang up. So you didn't even have to pretend to fall? Asahi's voice was a lot calmer than expected. The libero shivered a little under the intense glare of his boyfriend. Damn, he learned completely new things about his beloved today. Maybe he should prank the ace more often. He smirked. Tanaka was still a bit baffled as first his boyfriend and then his best friend suddenly hung up on him. He almost stumbled over his own feet again while trying to remember what he could have done to make Enoshita this mad. The spiker arrived at his boyfriend's door only minutes after their call but hesitated for a second. With a deep breath, he stepped closer and knocked. Ryo? That was fast? Tanaka blushed. Hi, Enno. I mean, Chikara. He quickly corrected himself upon seeing his beloved frown. He was, obviously, nervous, and the fact that Enoshita didn't even look angry somehow didn't make it better in the slightest. It only confused the spiker more. Why are you standing there like this? Come in. He smiled and motioned for Tanaka to follow him inside. The latter hesitantly accepted the offer and sat down on one of the kitchen chairs. "What's wrong, Ryo?" "Nothing." He answered quickly, too quickly, and avoided eye contact. Tanaka could feel Enno staring at him. The only warning he got was the sound of steps before EnnoTana sat down right in his lap. He lifted the youngest chin to make Tanaka look at him. The latter couldn't help but find it equally intimidating and arousing. "Ryo, what is wrong?" Tanaka gulped. I just thought..." "Yes?" "Why did you sound so angry over the phone? You don't look angry." EnnoTana laughed and slowly climbed off his lap, leaving Tanaka even more confused than before. "It was a prank, Ryo." "What?" "In the GC." "That was awesome, EnnoTana." "Yeah, very cool, Chikara." "Nice one." "Well done." Demons. Sparkles. You two are the ones to talk. So, sitting on his lap, huh? Suna kicked Atsumo from the group chat. Oikawa added Atsumo to the group chat. So mean, Suna. Anyways, Sharabu, you're up next. Why me? What about Tendo and Yachi? We skipped both of them. I'm not finished shopping yet. Ugh, fine. Alright, that was it for part 2. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. As you know, the ship order is random, but if there's a specific ship you want to see in the next video, just write it in the comments and I see what I can do. Besides that, I just wanted to say thank you. We're already 600 subscribers. This is incredible, okay? Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. And I have 2 more questions, which is first, my videos are getting longer and I don't know if that's good, so it would be awesome if you could give me some feedback about that. And second, I did a stream before where I just streamed how I edited my videos and talked a bit to everyone who wanted to watch. Do you want me to do something like that again? Because I'd be totally up for it, but like, I'm not sure if you would be interested. Besides that, have a wonderful day.